AK, you made this?
What's up with everybody, man? I'm your host, Ivy, and you're sparking up with VANSNWEED. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notifications button, man. Today we got DBarbie fucking with us.
Yes, man, DBarbie with a D. That's
Hello.
me.
Hello, how you doing, fam?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. I'm
Man.
so happy to be here. I couldn't make it last time because I had a black eye.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
I'm happy
God.
to be here. I'm doing good.
Man, I'm glad you're doing good, for real, for real. We were trying to have you on for months now.
Yes, I know.
Finally fucking
My
with
cousin,
us.
Kiera, you know.
Yeah.
Our
my
mutual
fuck.
cousin,
Yeah,
for sure.
God.
She had wrote me one day. She was like, okay, now you playing, bitch. You
Man,
need to...
playing with my cutty like
Yeah,
don't
that's
do
what
that
she
to
said.
me.
But I told her, I'm like, my fault. That's what made me call you that day. Because I really, you know, I don't mean it like that at all. For real.
You be having shit going on. It's all good. So take us to the beginning, man. We know you from Richmond, North to be exact. How did growing up in that environment mold you into who you are today?
Well, growing up in North Richmond, well, let me start first. I actually was like brought up in the central area, 5th Street to be exact. Okay. But when I was able to like understand what was going on and I was able to choose my side, I ended up moving to North Richmond. I lived with my grandmother for a while and I started just going outside. You know, I like to say that I got jumped in for real, cause all the boys was like, you know, I was fighting all the boys and shit, you know, cause I was already from Central to them. So yeah, so I had to come over there and like put my foot down. Growing up over there really turned me into who I am today. Like, I really don't think I would be where I am without North Richmond and the people in North Richmond, even the people I don't get along with in North Richmond, because it's all a part of my story. And they the reason I'm able to write a rap or a song and it be facts, because it happened in North Richmond, like, you know? So that's really the beginning for me. I kind of grew up and was a product of my environment, but I didn't want to be a product of my environment. You know? So I'm like, what could I do to twist it and make it work for me? And music just fell on my lap. Well, to be honest, felonies fell on my lap, and I went to jail, and I started rapping, and that was the beginning for me. I went to jail, and I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do in here? And I just started remixing Nicki Minaj songs.
Yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, so I've been watching you for years now. Before we even met for real, from you beating bitches up.
Yes, I'm honored.
Music,
Thank you.
With you being that you were a big Nicki Minaj fan, would you say that Barbie was inspired by her? That name?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Barbie was just, it really was not my name. I don't even know who started calling me that. Who the fuck started calling me that? I don't even know. I just know, you know, Barbs. Nicki Minaj start calling me that shit.
Okay.
It was the Barbs, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just was calling myself the Barbie because I had the Barbie chains. I was with the Nicki Minaj wigs.
Seen
like,
it.
Yeah, I turned into her. So I was Barbie for a long time, and then when I start really realizing that I may be able to get somewhere with music, I'm like, what can I really call myself? Because Nicki Minaj fans gonna come tear me up if I think I'm finna call myself Barbie. You know, So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna give her flowers by keeping that name, but I'm gonna add a D in it because, you know, my son's father's name was David. He passed away, so it's DBarbie. The D really stands for David, but I pronounce it DBarbie, whatever. My son's name is The Legend and DBarbie, and it just all kind of like came together, you know? That's what it was for me. That's what inspired my name, and it's here to stay. I really just hope that when I do make it, she don't be offended or feel away thinking that I'm trying to come step on her toes, because really, like, you know, I'm hoping that she welcome me with open arms, like she wanted the other artists to do for her type shit, you know? So I kept my name. Yeah, that's what I said. So I kept my name. Fuck it.
Right. So what about North Richmond makes it so different than the South or like Central? And you know, North, I always felt like it was super close knit. Y'all was never like beefing with each other for real.
Facts.
So what was that like?
I would say, speaking from experience, because I'm literally able to go hang out in Central because that's my family, and then I'm able to go to North because that's my family. So there really is no difference for real within each other. Like, you know, I don't want to speak on too many politics, but in North Richmond, is North Richmond like I don't know how to explain it. It's like pretty much the exact same. That's why I really had to dig into it. Like, why are we even funking? I'm confused. And I found out about the car crash and shit that led up to it. And now I understand, you know, but it's really the exact same. And if it wasn't how it is, it really could be like a good thing, you know?
Man, it would be so much bigger than what the fuck it is.
Yeah,
like
facts.
People from certain parts be like, okay, we big, but we ain't go.
Yeah, facts. Because every circle, everybody in North is just, it's a loyalty thing. Loyalty is like a big thing on both sides with everybody, like, you know. And if the loyalty ever gets compromised, then that would be the only time that a motherfucker would feel like, fuck everybody, it's just me instead of us versus everybody. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
All right, cool.
For sure. So take us through motherhood. How has it been, and what do you love most about it?
Ooh, I love everything about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I really have not even been able to fully experience motherhood because when I had my son, I ended up going to the pen. And I was like out of his life for a while. And before I went to the pen, I was in Vegas in a bad situation, and I had to have my grandmother come pick him up because I couldn't care for him properly, you know? So when my granny came and got him, she basically cared for him, and I kind of fucked up and got in one of those, my son good, I did my job, I'm finna beat the streets up type shit. And then I ended up in jail, and I was out of his life for a very long time, so I kind of missed a little bit. However, I wouldn't change none of it because I don't feel like I missed anything. My son don't treat me like I missed anything. It's still the same. That's why I say I love everything about it, even the downfalls, the bad, the good, the everything, you know? It's really made me who I am. That's the only reason I keep going is because I am from North Richmond, but motherhood is the favorite for me. That's the best hood to be from. Oh, God.
Mom always say being a mother is like, it's like no type of love for real. Like no other love.
Facts.
Like you love your baby more
exactly, because for real, when, like for instance, like, I don't know, I be feeling like if God was to come and tell me, like, you gotta die in order for your son to live, that's not even a question. Like you know?
Like,
but if he was to ask me, like, you gotta die for your partner, well, whoop, I'd be like, what you mean? What that got to do with me? You know? So it's like definitely a different type of love because you love your friends and family and shit, but
your baby though?
Yeah, when it comes to your child, it's like, there's no limits, like a black card for real. It's my baby. I love everything about motherhood. That's the only reason why I still do what I do, because I would have been like,
fuck this shit.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing that for you, man. Cause you want to
that's my baby.
You feel me?
Yes, fact. That's my baby.
So you talk about your son's father a lot. Would you say his death is one of your biggest motivations to go hard?
Definitely. Definitely, without a question. Because I really feel like, oh, that sounds kind of crazy, but I feel like if he was here, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I don't think so, because I got comfortable with him. Like, you know, he take care of me. I don't got to do nothing but be in the house and cook his noodles when he wanted type, you know? So when he died, I didn't have nothing but my son. I lived with him and his dad. I didn't have nowhere to go, like, you know. So I really had to get up and make something happen because I was now a single parent. So his definitely was the biggest motivation. Yeah, because when I found out that I literally went to go to get a checkup, found out I was pregnant. That same day, I went to tell my son's father that I was pregnant, but he was in the backyard dead. So I felt like it was like one of those, because I really believe in God.
You know, yeah, for real.
I felt like it was one of those, I was raised like, you know, when one life leaves, another one comes and stuff like that. So I felt like that was my call, and that's why the day I found out I was pregnant and I knew he died, I knew I was having a boy. So I knew that it was my calling, you know?
Yeah, like a reincarnation type shit.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. So that definitely was my biggest motivation, because the struggle was my motivation, but if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have been having to go as hard as I did.
Right. So you explained in a previous interview with Star Quality how you've been arrested hella times. I don't want to get the number wrong, but explain that time in your life and what trials and tribulations did you have to overcome with constantly being in the system.
Okay. Oh, you got some good ass questions. You got me over here thinking about my past and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so ask me the question one more time.
Okay. Start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So you explained in a previous interview with Star Quality how you've been arrested hella times.
like 30.
Yeah, like I said, I'm getting the number
Yeah,
wrong,
it's like 37 something.
Right.
I be fucking it up sometimes too. I just know it was over 25. That's horrible.
Right. Man, explain that time in your life and what trials and tribulations did you have to overcome with constantly being in the system.
Okay, so 2012 is where it all started at for me because I was at Pinole Valley High and I had a fight with the attendance lady. And I was arrested on a Friday. And when they arrested me, I was on something like, I don't give a fuck, my mama about to bail me out. Y'all sound dumb, you know? However, I was only 16, you know? Don't get no bail.
Yeah, yeah.
It was over with for me from that moment on, 2012. March 12th, 2012, I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
From that moment on, it was so easy for me to go to jail and get put into the system. But it was so hard for me to get out. And I really went to jail as many times as I did because I was going through the trials and tribulations of my real life.
Right.
And I didn't feel like they really had this kind of control over me when they really did. So they kept coming and snatching me every time I did everything. Like when I was really out there trying to survive and shit, I really had to keep going to jail because that was my only way to, you know?
Right.
And being in and out of jail really, it really made me into a woman for real.
Right.
It taught me how to survive, and it really like showed me how fast and easy like they can take everything from you. You know, the system.
Right.
And I mean, I'm talking like the welfare system, the government, like everything.
Okay, so let's get back into the question about you being in the system and stuff like that.
So basically, being in the system, like I said, it was a trial and tribulation within itself because I was already going through that outside, and then when I was in jail, I was away from my family. I was really fighting for my life. They was sending me to group homes. They was trying to charge me as an adult, saying that I hit a bitch with a hammer. They just said I done broke the lady nose.
Right.
I done broke a jawbone and shit. Like, I can't even fight like that.
Right.
You know?
Up shit at this point.
Yeah, like they really tried to wash me completely. So that whole situation really broke me down, but it built me up too.
Right.
Built me up.
Yeah.
But it built me up too because now I'm able to identify when I need to react to certain situations and when I don't. Now I think like, is it worth that sale? One roll of tissue, 3 books?
Right.
Or is it not worth that? Now don't get me wrong, some shit be worth that.
Yeah.
Like, you know? But sometimes it's not worth it. 99.9% of the time it don't be worth it.
Right.
And I didn't think like that before.
Sure.
So the system really did me good and bad at the same time because it turned me into a woman that thinks before she reacts versus me being the bitch that used to, what, bitch, fuck jail, bitch. I like jail. What's up?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Because they really was trying to like, it wasn't like how people go to jail and get out on ankle all the time. They was really trying to send me up away to Oregon to live with different families and shit. Like,
hell no.
Y'all sound crazy. So I really have to get my act right for real.
Right.
So it did me good and bad. It was, and I really don't even know if I answered your question correctly. But that's my answer though.
We're just having a conversation. If it's okay, we don't have to talk about it, but can you give some people some experiences with you know, you being in jail and some stories?
Oh, I thought you was finna say homie.
No.
I was finna say. Nah, but to be honest with you, I'm not even gonna sit and fake the funk because a large amount of my fan base is people that I met in jail. So I can't lie and make up stuff like other people can. I really didn't have too many like jail experiences. That's why I be getting jealous when I watch the 60 Days In and Orange is the New Black and shit. I'm like, why my trip wasn't lit like that? Yeah. I'm like, why my shit wasn't lit like that? But really though, I feel like I'm already in jail. That's trouble. I'm in trouble already. Every day I wake up, I'm in trouble because I'm in jail. Yeah. Why the fuck would I be in here getting in trouble?
Right.
That's so dumb.
That is the dumbest shit ever. That is the dumbest shit ever. Why the fuck am I finna start a riot in this motherfucker?
Yeah, how am I gonna get in trouble? I'm already in trouble. So really, I don't have too many experiences in jail, but the one that stuck with me the most is I was jumped in prison.
You was jumped in prison?
Yes. They packed me out.
God, how many
but
bitches
I'm not
was that?
even gonna give them too much credit cause they really didn't even. I was whooping them hoes. It was the stud that get the shots that really got me.
Oh man.
You know? And it's like on some real shit. I don't discriminate. We can fight whoever, boy, girl, you know, people that go into change, whatever. We could fight. However, I felt like it was cheating because she literally like is
getting T-shots. Like, you
yeah,
basically a bitch out here.
yeah, like you really I just fought a boy, you know.
You did.
And so basically, I had in Chowchilla is 8 beds in one room, so it's 8 women, 8 periods,
Oh,
8 different people feeling
Always a
different kind of emotions in one room, 1 shower, 1 toilet, 2 sinks. So we all in here sharing shit. So basically, it's some people that live there. They never coming home, or they don't even want to go home.
Right.
So this is their new home. And I got into it with this girl. Her name was Riley. I got into it with her because it was my day to clean. And I got up and I cleaned the room. I didn't clean it to her liking though.
Right.
And that's understandable because if you have to live here, this your shit, I'm just coming through. I'm out of here in a few. I understand. However, I really got down and I cleaned up and I did it because I have to live here too while I'm here.
Right.
So I definitely didn't do it any kind of way. I cleaned up.
Yeah.
I don't have to use a toothbrush to get between the specks and get on the roof and all of that. Like, you're buzzing. You sound dumb. First of all, this they shit. They need to come in here and get on their ladders and fix that shit. That don't got nothing to do with me. Like, you know? So I was laying down reading my book after I cleaned up. She came in there and felt like it wasn't to her liking. Her and her girlfriend cornered me in my bed area. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You finna do this, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, so it's what they came at you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I didn't even like, cause I would have got up and redid what she asked me to do.
Right.
Because like I said, she lived here. However, I don't know who you think you're talking to, so I continue to read my book as if she was not there.
Right.
And it pissed her off.
I bet it
so
did.
she kicked her shoe at me. And then hold on, let me pause right there and go back to where when I first got to the pen, I was nervous because I don't know what's going on. Like, you know, I'm juvenile hall county type of girl. The pen. It's all type of people in here.
Yeah.
It was bitches banging and hanging and bitches with beards and
hello, yeah.
big, small, tall, like different races, Jamaica, Haitian, Italian, like it's all type of shit going on. So I was like really in a whole universe of my own. So when I went in there, I was on some, and you know me, I went in there on some, I don't fight.
Right.
I don't know how to fight. I'm not a fighter. I've never fought in my life. Please, like, just let me do my time and go to my son.
Right.
That's what I came in there on, and that's what made them feel like
You was a second.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when she kicked her shoe at me, like, bitch, I said get up. That shoe, like, fake way, you know, got up and got on her. I ain't gonna lie.
Hello, hey.
Yes,
You gotta do.
I started beating her ass, and
Yeah.
I really felt like she thought she was finna beat my ass. So that's probably why I beat her ass, cause she thought she could do some light work on me.
It's always like
and
that.
then her girlfriend jumped in, so they was in there jumping me, but I'm really in there
Tagging
like,
the ass.
yeah. It got to where she went to go get her friend Kiki, and she told her like, I just fought this bitch. You gotta run my back thing. That's a prison thing. Like if I fight you. And that's your partner gotta fight me after.
Damn, we gotta fight hella
If
times.
you don't do what you're supposed to do,
Yeah.
then your partner wants the back fade, which I'm all for that, because that's how I get down too.
Yeah,
we
like,
really
it is
jump hoes.
Right.
But if y'all gonna let me fight y'all one-on-one, okay, cool. So she came, so she came in the room, it was Kiki, Duty, and KK, and Riley, and Liz.
They all jumped you?
Yes. I would never forget. They came in the room, and you know me, I'm not no punk.
Right.
So I'm on the phone with my mama. I called my mama. I said, Mama, I don't know what's finna happen, but it's finna happen.
Right.
Because they not finna punk me out my room,
Right.
right? She like, what's going on? I hung up on her because it made me cry, like, because my mama, my dog, she would have killed them hoes about
God.
me, you know?
Oh,
And I
God.
was in there alone. It broke me down. But I went in there with my chin up. Couldn't none of them fuck with me. I promise you, I was in there whooping them hoes.
Man,
I swear
I
to God.
love you so much. Ain't
Listen,
no son
I'm
out
really,
here,
I'm
for
really
real.
gonna tag them too when you post this. I'm
Yeah.
tagging them in this interview so they could back up my story.
Right.
Because I was really in there whooping them hoes. It took the stud to come and pick me up and slam me and stun me out. Then they start packing me out and shit because there was nothing they could do with me, and I had to, like, you know.
Well, that's not no stud though. That's basically
Yeah, a man,
yeah.
And you know what's crazy? I be scared to talk about stuff like that because you know the LGBTQ community is really, like, you know, they get offended easily. So
Right.
I don't want to
But
call
you're not
nobody the
saying shit
wrong
wrong.
name.
You're not saying shit wrong.
But
Your
yeah,
team,
she
trans.
yeah, exactly. She really stumped me out. had big shoes, size 11.
God.
Really stunned me out. My visit was the next day with my son. I had my eyes swollen, hella shit. I walked up to go to the visit, and the officer said, "You got to tell me what happened, or you not going nowhere." So I couldn't see my son. I had to wait for 6 months to see my son.
Wow.
Yes. So that was really one of my worst experience of ever being incarcerated ever.
Yeah.
Because when I get in there for real, I get in there and I do what I'm supposed to do to go home. I'm a module worker. The staff fuck with me. I'm doing my therapy sessions. Like, I'm not in jail
Just
to be in
around.
jail.
Yeah.
Why do I want to be locked down when I'm already in lockdown? Like, I want the little freedom that I do get while I'm in here. So I don't get in there and get in trouble.
That makes a lot of sense. That shit crazy, man. It's jumping you and shit. Hell no, I'm definitely not doing no shit like that. You making motherfucker not ever want to go to jail.
Yeah, no, for real.
What the fuck? Cause I'm like you. I be tripping for real. Like,
Yeah,
not giving
it's horrible. I ain't gonna lie.
that. Hell no.
But that was my worst experience. That was actually my last experience in jail because I ain't been back since. I ain't going back. I came, I saw, and I conquered.
Right.
I'm not going back.
Right. Ain't shit there anyway. Ain't shit there
it's over
anyway.
with for me. Unless my son is in danger or something happens to my child,
Right.
then I'll have a mugshot with the biggest smile ever.
Right. Well, God forbid that happen. We just gonna hope you on good vibes for the rest of the year.
Definitely.
And
Yeah,
so
I'm an artist
going.
now. I kind of I got security and shit now, so
Oh,
hoes
yeah.
can't touch me.
Right, it's a whole different vibe now. Yeah,
Fact.
it's over. So let's take it back a little bit. So in 2020, you dropped a project titled The Yellow Zone. What inspired the music on at that time, and how have you grown as an artist in the 2-year span?
Ooh, that's dope. I like that question. The Mozzie inspired that whole entire album. Every song I recorded was at his studio. That's when they first found me on the Thizzler, Mozzie and Davo. They got wind of me. Lil Blood had hit them like, y'all heard of whoop?
Right.
So Davo ended up inviting me to the studio, and I went and I was in there for hours, and I recorded all of them in that one session. They just was pulling up hella different beats, like, you know. And so Mozzie inspired that because that was like, I felt like that was my first time meeting them. It was my first impression. I gotta go crazy, like, you know. So I tried to go super crazy, and it ended up doing pretty well for itself. And I feel like I've grown a lot since that album, because those are good songs, but I'm not gonna lie, when they come on, when I'm listening to my music in the car, I turn them. I be cringing a little bit, because I'm like, ugh.
Oh shit, they go
Why
crazy.
did I say that, you know? Like, it's not bad. I gotta be drunk as fuck to be like, they can't fuck with me. I was going crazy at this
God,
age.
yeah.
But I've grown so much from that to where it make me cringe, because now, like, if you listen to that album, you would notice that my verses, 4 bars out of my verse is my hook. Every song. You know, and I was saying like ABC rhymes and just little bunch of gangster shit, like, you know, versus now it's like you gonna listen to me and I'm writing my hooks, my verses, they on the same topic, but they're nowhere near the same.
Right.
And you gotta go to Google them there to Google a word to figure out what I'm talking about. I'm really out here showing how educated I am as a person, not a rapper. Like, I really got my education, and then I have my talent, and I'm mixing it together, and I'm showing y'all what the fuck it do. Like, you know, that's how much I have grown for real, and I have a lot more stories to tell now. So yeah, that pretty much answers that for you. That's pretty much how I feel. And my manager Davo have told me, like, you've grown so much as an artist, and you write better songs now, you know. For him to tell me that means a lot, because he told me that my other songs was good, you know, but for him to say these are better, like, that mean like I'm progressing. So that's really what I'm shaking the table.
Right.
Damn, I'm getting tipsy.
Be careful with that shit. You gotta drive home? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, my man driving.
Okay, you smooth in. How did Thizzler get hit to the Barbie? What's your relationship with them?
Ooh, how did shit, I used to just get on their lives, and people used to be tagging me a lot, and then one day I said fuck it, and I clicked join live, and they had me get on there, and I had on the headscarf. I was crunchy, sleep in my eye and hell shit, but I was just risking it. When I got on there, I rapped my Free Yada remix. And after that, like, I just started getting followers. I made the highlights instantly. And
was fucking with you.
to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it so real with you. I still don't know who I be talking to on the Thizzler account.
You don't know who the fuck you be talking to?
No, I don't know who. It's
Ain't
a
that
lot
my
of
dude?
it's a lot of them. No, Celie is just like somebody that works with them, and he hosts their lives for them.
Oh, okay.
He's like a
So he
host
not
for the
he not
Thizzler.
Thizzler?
No, not at all. Celie
What
got
the
his
fuck?
own brand.
Oh, okay.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, y'all gotta fuck with Celie. He really got his own thing going on. He got his own lives and shit too. He go crazy for
Right.
real. He an educated black man. But the Thizzler is like, it has a lot of people. They got A&R. It's like a fucking record label, I feel like, because
Right.
they got their own A&Rs. They got whatever the fuck people come with on record labels.
Right. That's what it is, regular for real.
But I never actually, like, I've talked to a few. I remember the name Tyrone, I think. It's a few people when I did the cypher and shit. But they really hit me on Instagram, and we talked through the Thizzler. So I really just call all of them the Thizzler.
Right,
You know?
because they is the
'Cause
Thizzler. I mean,
yeah,
shit, you don't
and
know
that's
the
pretty
Thizzler.
much how they got hip to me. People tagging me and me getting on there, and then I'm going crazy, and they posting me in the highlights, and then the fans, the people, the supporters are showing them that they like me, so
Right.
they reaching out to me more, like, hey, we want you on here, we doing this, we
Yeah.
hosting this, we doing this, you know?
Yeah.
So we kind of built the bond like that, but I still don't know who I'm dealing with. I feel like me and the Thizzler, our relationship is like a blind date, but it's going good though,
Yeah.
because I got 2 songs dropped on their platform,
Going crazy.
going crazy.
I swear to God.
Yeah, they really,
Yeah.
I really appreciate the Thizzler, because they really got me, like, you know, because I feel like, of course, I'm supposed to say I could have got 100K on my own page, woo woo.
Right.
But I really appreciate them because I got it on their page.
Right.
I would never know if I would have got it on my own.
Right.
I got it from them, and I appreciate them and their platform for sure.
Oh God. They help a lot of people at the end of the day.
Yeah, they
At the
do.
end
They
of the
do.
day. You
They
feel
do.
regardless of what
Sometimes
you say
they be
about
getting
them.
a little heat
Yeah.
because of how they move sometimes,
Exactly. I be
but
feeling
not like that.
too,
That's
but-
their business, their brand.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Yeah, like, you know,
End of
so
the
it is
day.
what it is. You gotta really like get how you live when it comes to shit like this, you know?
Oh God, you feel me? So like you said, we're talking about Thizzler right now.
Did you
so,
want to hit this? Anybody's phone?
And I'm good. You want to hit it now? You sit next in with it.
Okay.
You sit next in with it.
Okay, cool.
Like you said, just talking about
Ooh.
Thizzler.
Did I just spit a bud at you?
Did you?
I don't know.
Shit, I don't know.
I also said if you ain't feel nothing,
Nah,
then
I'm
I
good.
did.
We
But I
good.
just went straight like this.
No,
I ain't even.
no, it's all good.
I didn't
It's
even
all
mean
good.
to.
I know it ain't like that. You feel me? So like I was just saying, talking about Thizzler or whatever. You was talking your shit on that cipher.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Ooh. Keep going. It's more of the question.
No, what was that like?
That was a dope ass experience. I'm not gonna lie. I threw up 30 times.
You threw up 30 times.
Cause
Man,
my
you
nerves be
dramatic
bad
or you-
after I fight and perform. After this interview, I'm gonna throw up. My nerves really be bad. I don't know why. I'm sweating right now.
Why? You nervous?
Yeah, always.
What the fuck you nervous
I don't
for?
know.
You know me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm comfortable, but it's not even nervous. It's anxiety. I have bad anxiety. And, like, I have anxiety because, like, for instance, you asking me questions, right? And as you ask them, like, I calm down every time, but when I'm done answering the question, my anxiety build back up because I don't know what you're finna ask me next.
Right.
And then when I'm performing, like, my anxiety just so build up because I don't know if when I'm done rapping the crowd finna clap or not.
Right.
And then after I'm done fighting, of course, I didn't use every muscle in my motherfucking body. I'm about to puke. I can't take it.
Right.
My anxiety be bad. I don't know if I'm about to win or lose. My anxiety be so bad after I fight. Do I got a black eye? I'm scared to look. Let me throw up first, and then I'm gonna look. Like, you know?
Right.
So, like, for real, it was really like one of those. I had bad anxiety the whole time, but, and no offense to nobody that was on the cypher, but they all was like fucking up. They couldn't get it right. Nothing. I start wiping my palms. I'm like, I'm about to eat these niggas up.
Right.
So I got cocky. I'm like, let me go first. Let me go first. They take it too long. They take it too long.
Yeah.
But it was really a dope ass experience. It was like exactly what a cypher would be like. It was no problems. We took a lot of pictures. It was good vibes.
Right.
They made sure not to mix no politics, no nothing
That's
to
how it
make it
should be.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like they really did they shit with that cypher. It was like pretty dope. My cypher, it was inspired. I really wrote something for the cypher. But I have this problem where, like, I write my music. I
Right.
don't freestyle.
Yeah.
I have to write my music because I have to sit and think about what
the
I
fuck you gonna
did,
say.
what I'm gonna say, and how I'm gonna put it into a artist type of way instead
Right.
of just saying it, you know. So I kind of got there and forgot my whole rap. And so I had to do like a little quick little freestyle that I wrote before to a Meek Mill beat. And I made it go. It worked out.
Right.
Ate they ass up. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
I was going to try to go for it this year, but I just was so focused on my tape and building my own self up on my own platform and not nobody else's.
Right. So that
So I didn't get to, so I didn't get to do it this year.
Right.
But I'm coming for him every year though after this. I just felt like this year was the year for me to really establish who I am as an artist alone.
Right.
Because I am an independent artist.
Yeah. Right. Let's talk about that new shit, that Riding with Ty and that Click Up. First of all, the visuals behind them is going crazy. The visuals do look good. They look good, man.
Yeah.
They look good. Like I said, the song is slapping. I think Riding with Ty, is that a song you previously made and you just now dropped that shit?
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Because I feel like I'm your friend on Facebook.
Yeah.
I've been watching.
Facts. Nah, I made that about 2 years ago. Shit. I literally was on the road and we was traveling and trapping and shit. And so I wrote that song and Davo, I know y'all keep hearing his name, that's my manager.
That's okay, shout him out.
Yeah, for sure, that's my guy.
It is what it is.
So basically, he just got all my good shit in his pocket. And his favorite thing is, we building momentum. We building momentum. We building momentum. So he just had it in his pocket for hella long, and then I had a fight, went viral. So
that World Star?
Yeah, so I hit him like, nigga, fuck the momentum, nigga. I built momentum, I just whooped the hoe.
Right.
I gotta show him what else I could do, like, you know? He like, bucket gang. He really got my back as far as what I'm supposed to do it, how I'm supposed to do it, and when I'm gonna do it. But I'm so spontaneous to where he sometimes have to get with my program versus me getting with his, you know? So basically I hit him on some, like, listen, if Riding with Ty not gonna be on the album, we gotta drop it as a single because I'm standing on it. That's my shit.
Banger.
He like, all right, cool. I woke up in a few days, it was dropped on the Dizzler. Like, he made it happen for me, you know? And that's pretty much how that one came about and how we got it to get out finally, because I've been having it forever.
Right.
And then what else you asked me? Did you say something about Click Up?
Yeah.
Click Up, I actually wrote that a while ago too. I was in Miami and I ran into Fredo Bang.
Fredo Bang?
Is that his name?
That's his name.
Yeah, he got a song. He was like, something for our Click Up. You know? And when I met him and he listened to my song and he said he liked it, I, you know, got drunk a little bit, popped the pill, and I started feeling myself. I'm like, I'm finna remix his song so I could show him he really can't fuck with me for real.
Right.
So, so I remixed it, and he never hit me back. He slept on me.
It's okay.
I found another beat, and I made them lyrics go to it. And look what it did.
It's going crazy.
It's going crazy.
Oh my God. I know it's so dope.
So he inspired the song. I'm going to give him that, but he slept on me. He missed out on a good opportunity.
He did.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Plenty
more. You know, that's why I'm not tripping, because it did something for me. So I appreciate him for inspiring it. He scared the fuck out of me. I thought that was a ninja.
What the fuck?
He just looked crazy coming
I ain't know who it was either. I ain't gonna lie, because I can't fucking see. I'm the dog who's walking by itself. I'm like, hell no, we got to move this bitch. Like, we're not doing that. But, okay. At the end of the day, for me, it's never about female or male when it comes to rappers. It's really about the bars, you know, the lyricism, for real. And
yeah, I like you use that word because I call myself a lyricist.
Yeah, exactly. And you bring that to the table. We can really say, fuck the female shit, since they always want to put, you know, women in a box and shit like that.
Definitely.
Your talent really speaks for itself. So, what do you want people to receive when they hear you?
Ooh, I want people to see that I'm really like a real ass nigga. I'm just trapped in a bitch body for real.
Right.
Like, this is what God gave me, so I gotta use it. But I'm really like a real nigga. I don't twerk and gyrate and do all of that shit for a motherfucker to listen to me. I'm really telling you a story, and I'm really telling you something that happened to me. Right. Whatever it is, and I'm telling you in the most non-incriminating way, the most creative way possible. You really gotta sit and listen to me. I'm not the type of artist that you can just
Hear the beat
turn
type
on and hear the beat and be like, hey, 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 because
Right.
you're not going to get it. You can sing it all day long, but you would never understand if you don't listen and understand. I really just want people to understand that I ain't complaining. I just took my life and I ran with it.
Right.
I'm not asking for no handouts. I'm not asking for no favors. I'm not asking for nobody to do nothing for me, but just listen.
Right.
That's it.
Right. That's
If
it.
you listen, you going to understand me and we going to be cool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's all.
For sure, for sure.
That's really all I want them to when they see me, when they hear me. That's what I want them to do. I want them to be able to sit back and listen. Like, for real, I don't even want nobody that can't sit back and listen to my music. Just playing it just because. Like, you know, just because everybody else playing it. You got to really listen to me or you just going to be riding a wave because you really only going to feel me if you hear me.
Exactly. And that, honestly, that means everything to me. You feel me? Like lyrics. If that shit not lyrically slapping, I'm not gonna slap that shit all the time. Like, I think niggas really tell it, like, I'm like, that's a punchline.
Yeah, like,
that's
what's
a
going I gotta be able to use it as a caption on my picture.
Exactly.
I gotta be able to instantly know what you're talking about when I hear it, like, for real. And that's how I come every time. I'm not gonna lie to you. The art, I write the music, and I say the stuff that I say because it's my life.
Right.
But I write my songs based off of like people like you, like. I watch your story, for instance, and this is just an example. If I watch your story and I see that you said, damn, I just fucking got my car towed. And then the next story say, damn, my phone just broke. And then the next story say, damn, somebody just took all my money out of my bank account, I'm hella mad. And I write a song talking about those three things. I wrote that because I seen you say it, and I went through it too.
Right.
Nobody else is gonna say it, and you probably don't have the ability to turn it into a song, and I do. So I'm gonna speak for your struggle too, because I understand you. And I went through it a few times before, and you know, us two, out of all the millions and billions of people in the world, we not the only two.
Right.
So that's gonna make it shake for everybody. Everybody gonna feel where I'm coming from. Do that make sense?
No, that make perfect sense.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody gonna feel you.
Yeah,
we like we can feel. We understand. We know what the fuck we know.
Exactly. Oh God, that's how I'm coming every time.
Right. So, fuck this good news, man. You just signed a deal with Empire. How did they approach you about it, and what about the label made you sign them papers?
Oh, so basically, at this point in my career, nobody approaches me. I'm not approachable anymore. They approached my manager, Davo, again.
Okay,
here we go.
That's hello?
Yeah.
Don't hear the DMs
So they approached him, like, you know, they came coming at him like, yo, the Barbie, like, the Barbie, these different people hitting him like, the Barbie? Like, what's up? Like, you know, Davo kind of really is my spokesperson, my manager, my best friend, everything. He know what I want, he know what I need, even if I don't know that I want it or need it. So they approached him, and one day he literally just texted my phone and said, read it and sign it if you want to. I read it and I signed it because I wanted to.
Right.
So basically, they hit him, he hit me. They wanted, like, you know, it's a distribution deal. I didn't sign to the label or whatever. I really don't know how that works. But I signed for just, I just signed for, like, I give them this amount of songs, they give me this amount of money, they get this percentage, and I get this percentage. And I kind of signed it just with, like, the faith of God. I didn't really read it, so I don't even want to talk too much about it because I don't know what I would say that would be in breach of that contract. So I'm one of them artists that I'm going to be so real with you. A lot of people will probably say, I signed it because I read it, they talking good, and whoopie whoop whoop. I read the first 3 pages, and then I just used the faith that I have in God to go with the rest. I signed it because I'm broke, and they had money, and I wanted it, and I'm gonna flip it like an acrobat, so it is what it is, and all I know is Davo read it, and
he got your best interest at heart.
Exactly. So I know I'm not getting fucked over. And I've talked to him. He basically read me the contract, and he said it to me in slang, in a summary.
In your own words.
And and I'm with that. And it ain't gonna be no news articles or nothing in the future because I know that we good. And I actually just got my money today. That's why I got the big bottle this time.
You turning up. You feel me?
Yes, and I'm booked all week and shit. So that's pretty much what's going on with me and why I signed with them.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I feel like you always had support with this music shit. Do you see? But now since you signed a deal, you going crazy on this, you going crazy on YouTube. Period. You going crazy. Do you feel like more people trying to come around, trying to fuck with you now a little more? Like, okay, she doing her shit. Let me see if I can get up in the circle.
You know what's crazy? I feel okay. You know what? I'm gonna say yeah because people are trying. I'm not one of them though. Like, I swear, I barely even seen my mama since I got on. I'm one of them. Like, I really am not one of the people that you could try to come around after a certain time type shit. Cause I really just slept in my car with my window broke in the back. Right. Cold as fuck. And when I wake up, I'll be by myself. Right. Yeah. Period. Yeah. Bottom line, I don't see nobody. Right. And I'll check my phone. I'll have 6,000 Instagram notifications. Ain't nobody called to make sure I'm still alive. Right. Or if I found somewhere safe to park at and sleep, you know? And I'm not even gonna say nobody because the people that do that are the people that are here right now and here to stay. Like, you know? Right. But the extras, the people that are trying to come around now, people that's calling me on Instagram, like that's the craziest shit ever. Why are you calling me on Instagram? That should tell you alone, right then and there, when you click call on a social media network, you don't got my number. Why? Right. We clearly don't talk at all if you don't have my number, and I've been having this same number since I came home from the pen. Yeah. So like, if you ain't got it, then obviously it ain't so like you can't do that with me. Right. And that's why sometimes you will see me post a lot, like long posts and shit on my page and shit, cause I get to drinking and shit, and I sit back and think like, why y'all doing me like that? Like, what changed? Like, money really making y'all do that? Y'all just let me sleep in the car with nowhere to go, but now all of a sudden you know my situation and you know I got some money. I could come stay at your house. That's crazy. But that's how I go though. I got my own house now, bitch. What are you talking about? Right. Like, that's how I go it's crazy to me. So it really don't do nothing for me, and I've noticed it, I've seen it, and I crack up at it. I'll be looking at my boyfriend like, babe, why the fuck this bitch just called me and tell me, can you cash out me $30 because somebody just stole my car? What the fuck that got to do with me? Yeah. Like, it's crazy. I laugh at it for real. It's not doing nothing for me. I don't give a fuck. Right. I'll ride past a motherfucker sleeping in the car and be like, bitch, you better turn that heater on. Because about 3 a.m., it's going to get chilly. Ask me how I know. Right. Because you left me in my car, bitch. It's no coming around now. Right. Like, you know? Period. Yeah. Shit, that shit only gonna get worse, man. Exactly. It's gonna get worse for them. Yeah. They gonna get the blocking me and shit because I don't give a fuck. Like, listen, if I see, I don't see all of my DMs because my shit be flooded. But if I see the name and I know you, I'm instantly clicking on it. Right. If I look at it and I don't know it off top, I'm not clicking on it because that means you just now writing me. Right. I would know your shit if we talk constantly. Right. Period. Get up out of here. I don't got nothing. Right. Nothing. I don't give a fuck. Right now, I got the money in my account. And when the comma came, after the comma, I said, okay, I only got $976 to my name. I'm putting the rest up. I'm broke. I don't got shit. And I'm hustling. Leave me alone, period. Ain't nothing changed. Right. Just because I got money now, like, I ain't gonna lie. It's different now. Oh, I thought he was finna start peeing. Hell no, nigga. Let's talk Mozzie. He recognize your art and he really be fucking with you for real. Commenting on your shit and hella shit. Yeah. And you know a lot of artists work with other artists, and sometimes the energy that they perceive on social media is not always authentic. What about Mozzie makes him dope as a person and an artist? Everything about Mozzie makes Mozzie dope. Mozzie's the reason why I'm able to get on the song and tell the motherfucker that I'm sleeping in the car and I'm doing what I do and I went through what I went through because I literally watched Mozzie come from tall tees to his knees, and he only 4 feet tall. Right. Rapping about his struggle and what he doing and how he doing it and what's going on. And I am the female Mozzie. Like, that's what makes him unique because I am him and he is me. And I understand him. I think I understand him more than anybody do. Maybe his wife and duders and them probably got him down packed, but it's like somebody on the outside looking in, on everything I love. It's not even a word that I could use to describe how I feel about him because even if he would have never noticed me, and if I've never met him and had conversations with him and talked to him on my own and shit, like, I would still feel like he's the greatest and he's the hardest, because I literally know that he used to do drugs, and I know that he used to be an addict, and he was homeless, and he was sleeping on couches and shit.
Right.
And I know it because he told me. And even though he told the world, he told me,
yeah.
like, I listened to it alone in my car.
Right.
So he was telling me at the time, you know, like,
yeah.
man, that man, what nigga you know gonna get on here and tell a motherfucker, like, yeah, I smoke crack, nigga.
Nobody.
But I'm, you know, like,
Nobody.
like, you know, and not even crack, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Like,
what
yeah.
nigga gonna get on there and really
And tell you
tell
the
what he
real.
got going on?
Yeah.
It's niggas that I know really snort a whole barcode and act like they don't play like that.
Right.
Don't play with me like that.
Right. Whole time you do.
Yeah, you know, that nigga really got on there like, yeah, I smoke dope, nigga, but I'm still a dope nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh
how
God,
I
like,
oh God.
I love him. He go crazy. He make up words and shit.
Oh God.
He the
That
greatest.
lingo?
He dope. He the reason why I get on there and get to doing all of the creative little shit people hear me do sometimes, like the noises and shit. Cause I ad-libs, if you notice, now you probably gonna notice, you probably didn't notice, but if you listen to all my songs, there's no ad-libs on there, and if they are, they sound so awkward and crazy.
Not an ad-lib right
Cause I
there.
can't stand at no microphone to go, ba ba ba,
Oh,
bitch. Yeah, like it make me feel crazy. I just rap and I'm done.
Right.
I double it cause I'm rapping again and then I'm done.
Right.
Mozzie get in there and he just let it all out and he lay it all on the table.
Right.
I love it.
Right. So you talk about prostitution, jail, being homeless, and so on in your music.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like the transparency in your music is what makes me and I'm sure everybody else really fuck with you.
Facts.
What about music makes you feel comfortable enough to express things you've actually been through?
It's really not even more so the music. It's really just me, the type of person I am. Some people be finding out my business sometimes. So I feel like, who could tell my business better than me?
Right. And get the facts actually.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be walking on the blade trying to hide and somebody see me and post it. When I could just be on the blade like, bitch, if you see me on the blade, don't come saying nothing. Like, you know.
Right.
So like that's
like on that 8 Mile shit where Eminem was like, yeah, I am a bum. I am doing this.
Yeah,
like, this is what it is.
yeah, and I'm gonna take my ass back to that's me. I swear to God,
right.
because I really feel like you can't embarrass me because anything I do, I don't give a fuck if I suck 3 dicks on video in the woods, ass naked with my leg like this. If I did it, I thought about it and I wanted to do it.
Right.
And I don't give a fuck. That's what
say.
made me happy.
Right.
I don't regret nothing. So I take my music and I say the shit that I know a bitch probably will be able to say in the future. Cause all my enemies was my friends first.
Right. For sure.
So they know shit that a lot of people don't know. So if I put it on a song and it get 100K views and they try to expose me, bitch, 100,000 people heard
Already
it.
know.
Yeah, I don't give a
Exactly.
fuck what
It
you
is.
talking about.
Right.
Like, period, you know?
Right.
So that's really that's why I do what I do. That's why I do it how I do it. And sometimes I be playing I can't play my music all the time for my boyfriend because I'm so real in my music. He'll hear me say something about, I'll break a nigga off. And he be like, bitch, what?
Right.
So, that's pretty much. Wait, what was the question again?
So let me go back. Well, I think you pretty much answered it.
Yeah,
you
did I?
Actually expressing yourself, you know,
Yeah.
in music. and
Right,
stuff like
okay,
that.
cool. Yeah, okay. I was just making
Your
sure I didn't veer
transparency.
off.
Yeah,
Because
no,
I
you
really
all
love
good.
my boyfriend, y'all. Every time I talk about him, I start thinking about everything.
It is what it is, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't care. We just have a conversation. We can talk about anything. You feel me?
Period. No, but I like these questions because I've had about 10 interviews, and you've only seen the one with Star Quality because the other 9, no. I didn't like the questions they were asking me. Pissed me off. I didn't like the vibes, nothing like this. Like, you got to interview me again in like the next 60 days, update type shit. We got to make this like a monthly thing type shit because this is a vibe. The other interviews I have done,
Was they asking you like the same questions, or was it like disrespectful questions, like trying to get in your?
No, they wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't even like, you know how you got it. You know what you want to ask me. They come in and they sitting there and they asking me shit like, who you used to hoe for? And
Why the fuck?
how you whooping?
Yeah, no.
Who you talking to, my
Right.
nigga? Like, you know. So yeah, I'm fucking with this, and yeah. So I just was making sure I was just keeping it cool.
Wow, I'm glad you fucking with us though.
For sure.
So do you plan on working with Lil Kayla more?
Yes, of course. Shit, since I'm being truthful, let me take another shot.
Go ahead. Take your time.
I really fuck with Lil Kayla. I know every lyric to every song she got. Her and my cousin don't get along well. So it don't stop me from working with her because my cousin understand that this is my career and this is business, you know. But it's still just me being me. It still makes me uncomfortable because, like, my cousin really plays a big role. Like, she did my hair. She made sure that I'm ready to be, like, at all my shows this week. And, like, she really spending money on me and getting me right. It's my blood cousin, though. If she wasn't doing none of that, I would still feel how I feel. But they don't get along. And so I feel uncomfortable when, for instance, me and Lil Kayla got a show together. I feel uncomfortable inviting my cousin because I fuck with Lil Kayla and I don't want nothing to happen to her. But I know that my cousin may feel a way about her and I can't control what would happen if she was there. But as an artist, knowing that this is the first of many, I don't want to feel like that. Hold on, I think I got a blueberry in my tooth. I don't want to feel like that, you know? So I definitely plan to do a lot more music, a lot more work with Lil Kayla, photo shoots, deals, like whatever, because she dope. When I think of bitches that'll be able to keep up with me, I think of Lil Kayla. For sure. So, of course, if we don't work together, it would look as if we was fucking. We both from the Bay. Like, it's non-negotiable that we work. But it's just an awkward situation for me. So I'm trying to find a common ground to where she don't feel like when we work she will be set up. And my cousin don't feel like when we work I'm betraying her by not telling her where we working at. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I feel like if you explain it in a certain type of way to where they understand it, really understand it, then they wouldn't find a problem with
it. They both grown as fucking. They both understand and they both know. But it just, that's what falls into, that's where the loyalty and shit be falling into place and shit. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate to speak on it, but I have to let that out. And since I'm drunk, it's out, whatever.
It is what it is.
Don't edit a motherfucking thing.
I'm not. Hey, look, it could be everything in this.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, period. It is what it is, because I fuck with Lil Kayla, you know. I love my cousin. It's like an awkward situation, and I'ma just leave it at an awkward situation, and I'ma just hope that one day
it'll get better.
They will both understand that I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't got shit to do with me. Do what y'all gonna do. But get it done so we can get past it and continue to do what I gotta do for my career. Period. But my cousin know I love her. She knows she my dog. She know I'll die for her. So that's why I be comfortable to still work with Lil Kayla, because my cousin know that I never cross the grain, and Lil Kayla, I will hope that she know I would never put her in harm's way or play no weird shit just because of that situation. You get it?
No,
did that make sense?
No, it definitely made sense.
Okay.
So I gotta ask, man, what's some essentials you need to have in the studio? Which will get you going the weed?
Ecstasy. I need ecstasy.
Okay.
Superman, Instagram, Facebook. Hello Kitty's my favorite. Ooh, that seems a little dope Venus. Hold on. Let me see, cause
it's okay.
I don't give a fuck though, cause
listen,
listen, I'm serious than a motherfucker. I ain't joking, lying, playing nothing. However, I'm easing off of the pills, but the pills make me feel like when I get in the studio, they make me feel like.
I ain't gonna lie with that gospel shit.
Like,
you
see
the studio, that be really keeping tripping.
The pills make me feel like, gas Nicki Minaj. I swear to God. But, so I need pills. I need some weed. I definitely need some alcohol. and photo. Those are my essentials. Photo is my engineer. But he mix and master, and he's an engineer, and he not scared to tell me, do that again.
Right, that's it. Not a no yes man. We don't want no yes man around.
Definitely not a yes man. So those are my essentials: pills, weed, alcohol, and photo.
Okay.
Those are my essentials.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, facts. And I do be needing like a companion too. No. Companion. What do companion mean? I think I said that wrong.
Companion, like a friend or something like that?
Okay, yeah, I did use it worse. And yeah, I need a companion. I need somebody that's going to be like,
right, this motherfucker a banger.
Yeah.
You your phone too. Yeah.
Yeah, those are my essentials for sure.
Okay, cool essentials, man. So you recently touched 12K followers on Instagram. How does it feel to see your numbers grow naturally, not bought?
Oh yeah.
A lot of people may not think it's a big deal, but to me, I think it's huge because, you know, coming from Richmond, I know you're from North, it don't matter. We all at home.
Yeah,
Richmond.
exactly. The Bay,
you know,
period.
and a lot of us ain't, you know, getting up there like that. So
Yeah.
What's that feeling like?
I feel like that's a big accomplishment, especially because I made that page 60 days ago.
Yeah.
And I had
yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I had an Instagram before that. And it was, I had 10K after the Fizzler cipher and shit. I was at like 7K after the cipher dropped. I got my 10K and they deleted my shit. So for me to start back from scratch 60 days ago and be at more than what I lost my page at, really make me feel hella good because
cut that
God,
shit up, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit up.
Oh God, it makes me feel hella good because I felt, I'm glad you said not bot because a bitch wrote me from a fake page like, yeah, you just bought all them followers, woo, woo, right?
That's somebody you know.
On some real shit, exactly. On some real shit, I went through my followers. I'm like, cause listen, I'm eliminating the robots. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But I'm going through them, and it made me think like, they playing tricks with my head because that's not like impossible. I'm all over the world right now.
Right.
All my followers is coming from London, Europe, the UK. I got people inboxing me, Canada, all type of shit. They sending me flags I've never seen in my life. I gotta get on Google and say what? And I'm like, that's why it seemed unreal because just because I know 1,000 people in Richmond, it's 30,000 people in the UK and here and here and here. So it's real, like these really people that don't know me, never met me, I've never been to their city, they never been to mine, they probably don't even speak my language, but they here. And it's crazy because they not bot. I went through all my followers, I went to all 12.3K. I scrolled through and I clicked on pages. You gotta have a good bio. You gotta have at least 10 posts on your shit.
Right.
You gotta have friends and family writing you and telling you, hey, you look good, sis.
Right, for me to believe it.
For me to believe it. And it's really there. So that's what made me, I'm like, I'm not stressing out no more. They not finna play with me.
Nah, that shit real. Because you actually get the likes and too. You get the people engage with your account and they actually be in the comments really be like, you know, showing love. So they
exactly. Yes. And if you read my comments, you don't see, hi, I invested $5,000 with David Tyler. I'm the happiest I've been all year. Nigga, it's really people on there commenting what they want to say about my music and shit. I fuck with that. That's how I know it's not robot.
Right.
White bitch just wrote me and said, I love it. Right. Your music is hard, girl. Yeah, period. I fuck with that. That really make me get up and be like, I'm going to the studio.
Let me go.
I just knocked the white bitch. Oh, I'm in the studio. Like, oh God, I fuck with it.
For sure. Let me hit that motherfucker too. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say, I thought that was a fucking blunt. I was gonna ask him to pass it to me.
You gonna wear weed?
I do. I'm just, this tastes like soap. I hate runts and Zaza.
Oh my God,
they keep selling me bullshit.
What the fuck?
It's nicotine.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
All right, let's talk.
I seen smoke.
My bad.
No, go ahead.
Okay, let's talk comedy. From the Facebook post to TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, that Facebook post was the funniest. But TikTok to World Star, your ass stay going viral.
Yes.
Stay going viral.
Twitter too now.
Yeah. Do you plan on branching out and maybe dabbling into acting or maybe even reality TV? Because I could see you on a Bad Girls Club. I can see you on Baddies, whatever that shit is called. I can see you on a cabaret beating bitches up because them bitches be getting hold on there. So let's talk about it. Can we see you doing something like that?
To be honest, I just said that I was waiting on my deal money to come so that I could go invest in like some equipment. I want to start vlogging because
Yeah, people want to see behind the scenes.
because I'm too hard for the fucking radio. So TV can't do nothing with me. I feel like YouTube is mine for the taking if I start vlogging and get active. And then I'm hoping that that would lead to somebody reaching out to me for a TV show.
Yeah.
I have seen the Jocelyn's Cabaret for one. I don't know how to dance, period.
Right.
So I didn't want to get on that one because it was based off of dancing and it had drama in tune. But dancing was the main thing, and I don't like losing.
Right.
I'm not finna get on here and just be causing hella drama, but the main thing is to dance, and I can't dance. That's dumb.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Bad Girls Club, it came, and I was too young at the time when it was around.
Right.
And then the bitch that was on Jocelyn's Cabaret with the Gap that started the Baddies collection and shit like that.
Yep.
Them hoes gonna have me in jail. Yeah, Big Lex and them, they gonna have me in jail, bro.
But
They think they too
entertainment,
tough.
though.
I
Yeah, they
really
do.
have to break one of them hoes' jaws.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not even gonna put myself in that
I think you
predicament.
should. I think that'll really like blow you up.
I seen
for
them
real.
in
That shit is
Atlanta
funny.
and shit. I'm mad. If I was still out there, because I used to live out there, you know. If I was still out there, I probably would have went and tried. I just feel like I want to start from my own shit because I'm like one of those. Oh, I'm sorry, my little truck stuff. I'm one of them. I'm one of them non-scripted people.
Right.
Where I just want to wake up and go, like, and be me.
Right.
I don't want to have to be like, the camera's finna come in, guys.
Yeah.
Be cool. Whoop, whoop, you know?
Right.
So I'm gonna start from scratch and see what I could do with it.
Yeah, it's
However,
fucking
I know that the way that I'm gonna get my house and take care of my son and be who I want to be, I'm gonna have to be some kind of TV show and rapper type of person because that's my calling. That's me. And I hate to say it because it sounds like I'm just saying it because it's me, but I'm made for TV.
Yeah,
I'm
you
made
funny as
for
fuck. You
the
funny as
studio.
fuck.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't be trying. I don't laugh at shit that I say and post on Instagram until 30 people write me cracking up and it
Right.
make me listen to it like, wait, what?
Why the fuck would you say shit
Yeah,
like that?
I swear to God, because I really be serious than a motherfucker
Right, that's-
when
that's
I say
make you
whatever
funny,
I
though.
say.
That's making you funny being serious. You're not trying. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what happened to the Barbie merch?
Listen.
You put on top of more of that?
No, listen, hold on, let me see on my mama. Listen, I just texted my best friend recently. I'm like, I'm trying to do the merch.
Oh
I'm
my
ready.
God,
We
we just
discussing
talked
the
about that
logos
shit.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to do it like, when I dropped it, it went so well to where, but it was so many men hitting me like, I want to support you too, but I'm not wearing no hoodie that say Barbie. So I got the Barbie merch coming back, and then I have kin to the Barbie hoodies coming out. Like, you know, kin dolls, oh
Yeah,
God. So
right.
it's like kin to the Barbie. Because you my kin. If you a male and you support me, I'm Barbie, you kin,
Right.
period.
Right.
So I'm trying to get some more manly hoodies, and then I'm trying to drop it all at once. Since I got this little money, I'm trying to put it into shit that's going to come back. Instead of me
Help
just
yourself.
spending all the money that I
Yeah.
got, you know?
Yeah,
I'm trying to
nah.
put it into shit that's gonna come back, so I'm trying to come correct. So the merch gonna come in about 2 weeks, that's safe to say. Cause I'm finna push this shit through all this week.
Right.
I'm pushing it and getting it done.
Look out for that shit, man.
Yeah, facts. Be on the lookout because I'm going to drop a link in my bio. I have a website already, thebarbiesjailhouse.com. But I'm going to make sure I get everything right before I put the link in my bio.
Right.
I got an OnlyFans link in my bio, though. If y'all
Oh
want
my God.
For now, until the merch comes.
Right. I love that, man. You're not afraid to be yourself. I love that. They gonna love you in the
Hell no,
industry.
I need my money, honey.
They gonna love you in the industry for real. So you performed in front of a sold out crowd, and you got a show tomorrow for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
Man, what's your favorite thing about getting on that stage for real and really just speaking?
I feel like
you know.
my favorite thing is looking out into the crowd and seeing how, even if people don't know the word, they looking at me dead in my face and they hear the first 3 lyrics and be like, okay, and they pull out their phone like, yeah, this is something I gotta record. That's my favorite part about performing because a lot of people don't know me yet, but when I get on the stage, they instantly either heard of me, they know me, or they trying to get to know me because I'm going crazy.
Right.
So that's my favorite part about performing for now. I feel like when I get bigger and I start having my own shows and I know that, like, for instance, like if I do a tour like how Tiana Taylor do her last Rose Petal, everybody that come there, she knows they there for her because they have to pay for them tickets to get it for her. when I'm doing them type of shows, when I know they there for me, I would probably feel different. But for right now, that's my favorite. Like, just looking in the crowd and knowing that either they know me, they don't, and they trying to get to know me.
Right.
Period.
Right. I think it's a dope ass experience.
Yes,
man.
on
You know
God,
you
and I'm yes. I got a show tomorrow and on the 6th. I'm performing with Lil Kayla on the 6th.
For real?
Yes, and I'm like, ugh.
Oh, you back to back.
I want to invite my cousin, but I don't want to invite my cousin.
Man, fuck all that shit. Tell the cousin, look, man, I'm performing. I want you to come. It is what it is. But put that
No,
shit to the
for
side.
real.
Like, you feel me? You want
No,
to
but she definitely will do that for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what we on. We going to figure it out.
Right. So the infamous question is, what you smoking on? I know you said it tastes like some motherfucking soap.
Yeah,
but
this
what you
one,
smoking on,
listen,
though?
I'm not even going to hold you. This one, I don't know because my boyfriend got this from somebody. It's not bad, but it just got like a little taste to it that I'm not feeling.
Right.
What the fuck?
You feel me? What the fuck is
But
going on?
I smoke cookies. That's it. That's all.
That's everybody.
Do not come to me with no, oh, this that Forrest Gump. Have you running from it? Don't come to me with no gelato. I don't want. I don't want no fucking Zaza Bubblicious Doodoo Brown.
Yeah.
Dopest Bobby Brown. No, cookies. I smoke cookies. If it's not a cookie type of weed, I don't want it. That's all I smoke. I promise you. I will spend $10,000 on cookies. I don't want to mix it with nothing. No fruit punch, dosey, nothing. Period.
It's cookie.
But I will smoke some shit if I don't got nothing to smoke.
Right.
Or if I buy some shit that I really don't fuck with, I'll sell it.
Right.
So I'm not going to turn down too much. But don't come to me with no weed that tastes like Bath and Body Works.
Right.
Y'all spray
That shit
perfume on that shit, put hand sanitizer on it to be like, this that sanitization kush. That shit nasty.
Yup.
I don't want it.
Oh God. Oh God.
For real, I'm serious.
So what was your first time getting high like? Tell us that story.
Ooh. My first time getting high, I threw up. I was with Olivia and Warnisha and Alicia. My first time getting high, we played baseball. You know what baseball is?
What?
Yes. So we played baseball, and I threw up in my cousin's living room, and then after that, I walked to Shilsbury Park, and my mama just so happened to be sitting on the benches. So I walked up, I looked at her, I walked in. Everybody that I walked up to was like, you high as fuck.
Right. High dog shit for
So I'm
real.
like, damn, my mama gonna know. So I walked back up to her and we was talking, she ain't say nothing or nothing. We was just talking, having the conversation. And then, wait, what's the address to here?
Five.
Yeah, no, type it. Type it. I'm sorry.
You all good.
Yes, my bad.
You all good. You all good.
Ooh, shit. So I walk up to her, she didn't say nothing, no nothing, boom. The whole day go by and my high go down. We walked in the house. When I looked at her, she was like, you was high than a motherfucker earlier. It really cracked me up. And I threw up. I ain't gonna lie. Did I tell you that already? Yeah. I did.
Yeah.
I threw up. That's the most important part because that shit really fucked me up. I was high as fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't smoke for like years after that one time.
Right. You was like, I'm done with that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
On my mama. And then I don't even know how I start back smoking. Oh, I do. I start smoking it. No, I don't remember. I was finna make up a lie. I
It be like that shit so
sure was.
long ago.
Because I was finna say, try something else.
Right.
I was finna say how I was smoking in county and shit, but I was smoking long before that. But I did learn how to smoke out of an apple in county. That's what I was finna say.
That shit different.
Yeah,
For
fact.
sure, for sure. So when somebody say, let's go get a bottle, what's your choice of alcohol? Patron?
Definitely. I'm fucking with Patron, period.